Hey, good morning. Throughout the past couple of months, that I've been checking out everybody's videos and watching how they make their planes, and some of the guys and gals too. Excuse me. Some of the guys and gals that they'll have little tips on how they're doing their particular technique or their process or whatever. Ed from Experimental Airlines is notorious for his tips. I mean, he's got instructional videos out the wazoo on how he makes, I think, just about everything, from the wing to his hatches, fuselage, control horns made of the gift cards. I mean, who's going to think of that? Ed did. So, that was his contribution. Mr. West, 1960. He's done a couple of instructional videos on his FB drone, on his Peace drone. I'm constantly picking both their heads, getting little tips and instructional advice on how to do this, or how to, what goes with this. And well, because of all that, and I apologize for the people that I'm leaving out. I know I'm leaving 12.5 people out, but anyway. To everybody that's helped me out, I wanted to say thanks. And so like I was saying, the past couple of months that I've been building planes, and the T-Rex 500 that I built, there's a couple little tidbits that I've picked up that I was thinking maybe I'd share with you guys. They're on YouTube. As long as you can get past my stuttering. So, but a couple of tips that I wanted to share that they might be small, but they've helped me out. The first one, you get those twisty ties, like with your garbage bags. Okay, I love twisty ties. I twisty tie a lot, and one of the more useful things that I've been doing with the twisty ties that's really helped me out is for storage of my glue guns and my soldering iron. And I'll show you what I mean by that. When you have your glue gun out, or your soldering iron out, or something with a cord, I mean, it could probably be a corded drill, your maybe a corded jigsaw, or whatever it is that you've got that's got a cord. Well, especially on these lighter weight items, the glue guns and the soldering iron, what I like to do is I'll put a little zip tie or twisty tie here on the end where the plug is, and just twist it around there once, maybe twice, just so it stays on there, so that it's always there when I need it. And the reason why I do that is because when I'm done with my glue gun, I take my wires, just kind of fold them up, kind of compactly, but not. I don't put, kinks there where the wire is. Okay. Then I take my twisty tie, I push it up here to the middle of the cord, and pull that around, and then give it another twist on this side so that it keeps the cord all together like that. And then here on my wall in my garage, I've got a pegboard up there. It's got a bunch of those metal pegs, and you just hang that right by the cord. Being a lightweight item, it's not going to hurt it. But I do that with both my both my glue guns, the high temperature gun and the low temperature gun. And I do the same thing with my soldering iron. It works. It keeps the cord bundled up, and I can hang it up on my pegboard out of the way, but I always know where it is. Okay, so twisty ties, keep them around. I absolutely love them. If you guys don't keep them around, I'll give you my address. You send them to me, and I'll use them. The other little tip that I wanted to share that I've been doing, especially on this new plane that I'm working on. Some of the video I've showed you guys, my purple and red plane, the square fuselage. Um, I've got excuse me. I've got two servos for my wing. One servo is the aileron. The other servo goes to the receiver for the auxiliary one. I have that mixed so that they work together on my DX6i. I've got that programmed in there. I've got another wire that goes to the receiver for the BEC, another wire that goes to the receiver for the ESC, another one that goes in there for the elevator, and another one for the rudder. And when you're running those wires through the plane, you also have the wires from the BEC, from the ESC that are there inside the plane. You've got your wires that go to your motor. To your motor, that's 3 wires there alone. And it creates a mess in there. And throughout my process of putting this plane together, something that I've been doing is I keep my roll of masking tape around. It's just the 1 inch 3M masking tape. I imagine blue painter's tape would work just fine. Just something that you can write on. And the masking tape I like. Now to show you this, I got to pick the camera up, so bear with me here. See here on my wires, here's my leads that go to my receiver, and just so that I don't get confused, I put a little piece of masking tape on here. There we go, get the light just right. See, that's AILE. Well, that's my aileron wire, so at a glance I can tell that's where that one goes. This one here, if I get the light, I don't know if you guys can see that. My lighting in the garage, there we go, I think that's better. That says aux 1. Well, okay, this lead will go to the auxiliary 1 port on my receiver. Okay, let's go up here. Here I've got my receiver, and here I've got another piece of masking tape, and that says the BEC. So at a glance I can tell that this is my BEC wire, and this goes into the battery port. This is the wire from the electronic speed control. It's got ESC written on there. Okay, so I know that that's going to go to the throttle. I've got another one up here. There's a little piece of tape that says ELEV. That's for my elevator, obviously. Now my wire for my rudder, I don't have that. Sorry about that. About dropped it. I don't have my rudder hooked up yet. I'm still waiting on getting a servo for that. For a while there, I was thinking I wasn't going to use a rudder, but I've had second thoughts. So anyway, that's what I started doing on my wires. I just take a piece of masking tape, and the way I've been doing it, I take I get a 2 inch section of it, and I put it on. Where'd my piece of aluminum go? Here it is. I just put it on my piece of aluminum, or on a wood workbench, or on a toolbox, or something flat that you can write on. I'll put my 2 inch piece of masking tape on here, and then I get my knife, and I actually cut it in half lengthwise. That way I've got 2 labels then. And then for your elevator, you write ELEV, or if you want to just, you could abbreviate it better, or if you wanted to spell it all out. That part's personal preference. But anyway, so it's something I've been doing that's been helping me out. So at a glance, I can tell what wires are supposed to go where. That way I'm not, that way I don't have to retrace. Oh crap, where does this go? Or what wire is this? At a glance, I can tell that's what it is, and I certainly, because I've got it labeled that way, I certainly know where it goes. So anyway, just the 2 tips there that I've been doing that have helped me out, and I just thought I'd pass that along and see if it helps somebody else. So thanks for watching.